Another rather bizarre day in court for the Ray Tenzing trial. Again, it has to do with the jury.
The day started with an alternate juror dropping out over safety and privacy concerns, and it ended with the defense laying out the groundwork of its case. Local 12's Anjanette Levy takes us through it all.
The state called several crime lab analysts to the stand. Trace evidence examiner Michael Trimpe didn't find any paint from Sam DuBose's car on Ray Tenzing's gun belt, indicating he was dragged, and his boots were not scuffed. But on cross-examination,
and again, the fact that there was no transfer evidence that you could locate doesn't mean that Ray Tenzing wasn't dragged, correct?
Correct.
Tenzing looked away as autopsy photos were shown. A forensic pathologist said DuBose's death was immediate, the bullet cutting his brainstem.
He would no longer have control of his foot, and so just like everything else, it would collapse down based on the weight of his leg and his foot.
Jurors also heard testimony from a police chief who taught a class Ray Tenzing took in December 2014. The instructor said he taught officers to never reach into a vehicle. After the state rested, the defense called several police officers to testify about how Tenzing acted after the shooting.
He looked scared to death, and to me, he appeared white as a ghost. I've never seen him like that. I noticed that his handcuff case was scraped, and his pants were marked.
Officer Van Pelt said Tenzing was shaking his left arm and looking at his elbow. Rodney Harris of the Black Lawyers Association of Cincinnati said other officers called by the defense had similar testimony for a reason.
Essentially what you consistently heard from the witnesses was, again, that he was afraid. I heard stunned. I heard white at one point, consistently asking, was he angry, so forth and so on. So I think they're building up for Defendant Tenzing's testimony.
And the defense will continue its case tomorrow. At some point, Ray Tenzing will take the stand. At the Hamilton County Courthouse, Anjanette Levy, Local 12 News.
And the DuBose family left the courtroom when the autopsy photos were shown, but they said they won't be going anywhere when Tenzing testifies.
I want to see how he could cold-bloodedly murder my brother and then just start lying and say my brother was trying to kill him. You got to understand, he's saying my brother was trying to kill him. He is saying my brother was trying to kill him. I've been fighting for my brother's reputation ever since this happened. I can't wait to see Tenzing on his stand.
Our complete team coverage will continue tomorrow as the defense calls more witnesses to the stand. And remember, you can watch all of the testimony streaming live on local12.com.
Another high-profile trial is getting a